The dust sits inside a glass vial on my desk as I write this. It looks like ordinary silver powder, the kind an alchemist might grind from moonstone or mica. But ordinary dust does not glow when spells fail. I first heard of the woman in the gray hood 3 weeks before the calamity. A courier named Darren stopped at my fire outside Candlekeep. He carried no letters, only a story. She walked through the gates at dusk. Not through them. Through. The wards didn't stop her. The guards didn't see her. I only noticed because my satchel grew warm. The scroll inside was enchanted, and it woke up in her presence. The woman didn't speak to anyone. She walked the inner courtyards, tracing patterns on the stones with her fingers. When a student tried to levitate a tome nearby, the spell fizzled, and she flinched as if struck. He continued. I followed her to the great library. She stopped at a shelf of Netherese fragments. Didn't read them. Just touched the spines, like greeting old friends. Then she sat down and wept. Couriers see strange things. It's the nature of the profession. But Darren had been running scrolls through Waterdeep for 12 years, a city where archmages duel at noon and simulacra served tea. He knew magic. This was different, he told me, staring into the embers. A woman asking questions only archmages should ask. A woman whose presence made enchantments tremble. I've delivered missives for the Blackstaff herself. I've never felt anything like that. The next morning, she was gone. But the dust remained. A fine silver residue on every shelf she'd touched, every stone she'd traced. The librarians tried to sweep it away. The brooms passed through it. I spent the following week collecting accounts. A merchant in Baragost swore the same woman examined his wares, not his goods, but the enchantments on them. A hedge wizard outside Nashkel claimed she corrected a cantrip he'd been casting wrong for 20 years, then vanished before he could thank her. Each account shared one detail. Wherever she lingered, the weave behaved differently afterward. Spells still worked, but they felt uncertain, hesitant, as if magic itself was holding its breath. The dust in the vial is my own discovery. I retraced her path through Candlekeep and found it in the corners of rooms, in the cracks between flagstones, along the edges of bookshelves. It pulses faintly at dusk, and it brightens whenever a spell fails within the library's walls. Why would dust react to magical failure? I consulted the oldest texts available to me. The Netherese scrolls speak of a substance called Elquarencer, the residue of divine passage. When a god walks the mortal realm in physical form, the weave bends around them. Sometimes it frays, sometimes it leaves traces. The implications were staggering. The woman in the gray hood, exhausted, weeping, fleeing something, was no refugee. She was the goddess of magic herself, walking Farron in mortal flesh, and she was terrified. I have spent years cataloging impossible things, creatures that erase memories, doors that lead to centuries past, songs that kill. But the image that haunts me most is this: Mistra, mother of the weave, running her fingers along dusty bookshelves in Candlekeep and crying because she knew what was coming, and not even a goddess could stop it. If the woman beneath that hood was truly Mistra, then I am left with a question that still keeps me awake. Why would a goddess run towards something that terrified her?
The Impossible Archive is open. New episodes every week. Subscribe before the next entry disappears.